got a game ball from that interception. What was your perspective from that play, and can you take us through?
It's a play that I knew they had. You know, they got good backs. They can run good routes. I know Saquon scored on it early in the game, a play that was kind of like that from the backfield, study and go. I got beat on it in training camp against Kenny Gainwell. So I had a lot of, I seen it quite a bit. I remember from college. Got beat on a couple times in practice too. So I kind of was like waiting on it. It was an opportune time. It was high red zone. They knew what we was in. They knew 3-by-1 when we at the end of the game. They got the read right, and I just had to make a play.
Did you expect that play, or did you kind of recognize it once the snap was off?
Well, once he stuttered and went up, I kind of was expecting that's the main route. Usually when somebody run that play on the offensive side of the ball, I remember after I got beat on it, talking to Kenny and Jalen in training camp, that's the primary route. So I knew that if he thought he liked the matchup, he was going to throw it. So.
What was the energy like on the sideline during that second half, especially in the fourth quarter as things tightened up?
Right. It was just a fighter mentality, toughness. You know, we just had to just lock in. Well, of course, we didn't want it to go like that. We wanted to choke them out. But we are playing in the NFL. Everybody, we got good teams. They got good players. So, and you know, kudos to them for taking us down to the wire like that.
You mentioned the Kenny Gainwell play. I think that was during the public practice.
Yes.
When you think back from then to now, I mean, how much would you say you've grown in that time?
A lot, you know, a lot. See, emotionally, physically, as a football player, you know, you go in, definitely before the season starts, you go in thinking you're a smart player, you know a lot of things, and then you start going through things that just never happened to you as far as on the field. So you just continue to learn from that and continue to grow from it.
What's the moment like after the pick?
Oh man, just having everybody just come over there and congratulate me. It was you know, it was good. It was good to call a game. I mean, I wasn't doing much else that game. I don't know how many tackles I had. We had big game. Other guys on defense had big games. I know Zach went crazy. Coop, another big fourth and short stop. So you know, a lot of guys were flying around on defense, and we was making a lot of plays.
For you and Zach to have the two
from just coming from injury, and you talked about it before the season, just being happy to get on the field. And after you got that pick and you celebrated with the fans, does all that come into just a whole for you?
I mean, yeah, you gotta enjoy yourself on the field. You know, football is fun for me. So you make a big play, you gotta enjoy, you gotta celebrate. But you know, we're gonna enjoy the win. We're gonna tonight we're gonna enjoy ourselves or whatever we do. We're gonna enjoy the win. We're gonna make sure that because winning in the NFL is hard, and that's one thing I had to learn to enjoy a little wins like this. So, but then tomorrow we back to work. We're gonna clean up the things that we messed up on. No way we should have let them back in the game the way we did. So we gotta clean everything up. A lot of things to get better at.
I know there's a lot of different personnel from year to year, but this is another year where you guys have another win streak going, a significant win streak going. What do you notice about this current streak that you guys have going on that's different from the past years? We took our losses early. We learned early how to fight through a game. How to building that toughness to play all fourth quarters. Like this game, a big learning step. Good thing we was able to pull out the win, but it's a big learning step on how we really need to not get lax when we up and we feel like we dominate the game.
For you and Zach to have the 2 interceptions in this game, what does that mean to both of you?
Man, we got this thing now that we putting all our takeaway balls in the linebacker room that we get in the linebacker. So we got one from last week from Zach forced fumble. Man, we it's good to add 2 more because we kind of been harping on it. Like, man, we need to take the ball away. We need to take the ball away, and we finally starting to take the ball away. We hope to continue to take the ball away.
What's that partnership been like?
I mean, the more and more, the longer the season going, the more we play together, we become more than teammates almost. Feel like you playing with a brother, you playing with a good friend out there. So the more we play, the more and more we kind of work off each other. We kind of learn each other tendencies and what each other like and what each other don't like.
What's it like? You and I talked about being the leader of the defense, the quarterback in the defense, the communication. When you have Cooper coming in as a young player, just that back seven as a whole, keeping everybody on the same page. How's that?
Man, that's a good question. I feel like when it comes to communicating, as a unit, we need to all communicate to each other. You know, of course, I look at the linebackers as the primary communicators because we give the calls out. But like that fourth and one stop. It started with BG saying alert outside, and I know I had the running back on that play, and I'm telling Coop as soon as the tight end motion back down, hey, alert an outside type of play, because to be honest, I was gonna shoot the B guy no matter what. So for BG to tell him, then me to reiterate it, then Zach to say the same thing, because we know the tendencies of offenses, and for him to make the play is just all big. Thank y'all. Y'all be safe.